Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here. So glad to see you again, and glad to be alive here in the coastal highway zone of the Long Dark. Thanks for joining me on my next episode of the Long Dark gameplay walkthrough. So, this is the Quonset gas station. Very cool zone. There's going to be a bunch of stuff to loot in here. A bunch of stuff. But we just came from the other zone. We're already heavily laden. So the first thing we're going to do is give you an idea of what this place looks like. So the reason I like this place is because it's all one floor. It's got a little bed over here. Tons of storage. Look at all this storage. Like a great place to lay your stuff and dry your skins out on the floor. All this other storage. So I like it. Now one time I played the game and they patched it, and there used to be another storage thing here, and they took it out of the game and I lost everything that was in the cabinets or whatever that were there, so that was kind of a bummer. So what we're going to do is I wanted y'all to see the loot, so I did not. Alright, that was my first hacksaw. Excellent. I did not go ahead and loot and move into this place when not recording, because I wanted you to see all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is immediately I looted this first so I can start putting stuff away. I transferred a lot of trade skill items or crafting items from the previous zone, so I am going to drop them all in. Don't need to be carrying around all these deer hides and stuff. Don't need to be carrying around the gut. All these pelts. I'm going to drop these on the floor. I took those from the other zone. Okay. Let's take them all. Let's see if it gets me another branch in here. Cool. Wow. Got me 2 more branches in there. Excellent. So basically we've put our all of that type of trade skill item in there. Getting nervous. My cat's walking around the wires on my computer. This is a laptop hooked up with a bunch of wires all across the room to the Xbox, to the MacBook. So we're going to go ahead and store the rest of our trade skill items in here. We'll get more reishi, so let's just put all that there. And the fur for the moment, usually I put that on the ground, but dun 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 dun. Now what we're going to start to do is put down our remaining stuff. Drop that. Drop that. And drop those. So cool, we got our first piles going. Then we are similarly gonna go and this is our, there's no stove here, there's a fire barrel, so it's the only thing about this area that's, you know, not super awesome, that it's a fire barrel instead of a proper stove. So now that let me check my weight. 88. let's go ahead and loot the rest of the stuff in this room. Radios still don't work. Nothing else to loot over here. Let's check. There is stuff to loot over here sometimes. See that? Fire striker. Nice. Deceptive looking thing. Let's go ahead and just to be thorough. You know, this isn't the brightest house in the game.
Best be prepared for anything.
But I do like it. Do like it a lot. See, and there's like all kinds of stuff hidden. Jerry can, another hacksaw. Good stuff. Big drawer probably has stuff in it. Beef jerky time. Do you know what that's from? Beef jerky time.
Use this.
Something like that. Okay. So, this room here is good and looted. See, I'm all like burdened. Went over a little bump, and then I started moving faster. So we'll put that away for the second. And we're going to start some, let's say, alt piles. So we're going to start putting like extra hatchets and stuff over here for the time being. And then maybe we'll get a bad weather day and we can go and break stuff down that we don't need. But like pry bars and stuff are really valuable. Look at all these pry bars. Awesomeness. But those are just materials to break down. I'm going to say we're going to put our spare dookie in here. So like useful stuff that we need to replenish every once in a while will go in that drawer. Cool. Alright, actually just gonna go put the kerosene. Where the kerosene at? That's weird. There we go. I'll drop it right there. Cool. And our weight is back down to 82. Let's go loot the rest of this place, huh? So make things nice and bright. Then if we get another bad weather day, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and like break down all this cardboard and break down all this stuff. I would actually say we can leave those in there. They're just going to take up room. I guess there's an advantage to having it all in one area and being able to pick through it. So once you take things out, I don't think you can put them back on the shelves. I think in the PC version you can like place every item in the game. I haven't figured out how to do that on the Xbox yet. Oh, you can close the door. Lovely. So yeah, this is like the jackpot of sodas. I suppose, like, if you're playing this on PC and you can put every item, you could just stack this store back up with all your canned goods and stuff. That'd be cute. So I guess these are like open cans. So I guess like a good piece of advice is watch out for canned foods. Like, keep your canned foods at your main base. Eat them when you need to. I think I'm just gonna leave that lantern there. That's in a good spot just to turn it on whenever. Or no, I will be obsessive and carry everything into the other room. Lame. So, that looks like everything in here. Again, I'll break down those cardboard and stuff later. Medicine shelf. Now that looks interesting. Down vest. More newspaper. There we go. Let's pry it open. Salter crackers, bandages. Mole scrap metal, Dansky jacket. Nice item. Alright, we are getting pretty heavily laden, but we will still go ahead and loot this room. Take it, take it. I usually wind up, I think, storing my meat, my spare food in here. Keep everything in the other room, like trade skill, crafting.
Probably useful.
Food in here. These guys like the filing cabinets and the desks and stuff. So we got filing cabinets and food go perfectly together. See, I'm using a lot of lanternness, but I want to give you a good idea of exactly what this place looks like inside. And we're still going to have time to go out and explore today after doing all this. And we'll get settled in the zone and explore it all before using this is our base to strike at into the game's remaining zones. I'm sure we could spend lots of time in the mines, which are another one of those weird, dangerous transitional zones in the game. So, back door. And that is all of the loot in the place, I think. Well, there's a metal container, which I thought was ready to just break down, but not.
Okay.
Gotcha. Let's kill that light. Then we're gonna go start making like clothes piles and stuff. Just stuff I don't need. So I'm gonna drop, drop, drop. That's the glove pile. Oof. Less than 1 hour of daylight left. Okay. Let's go back a little lantern action. Just so we can see what we're doing. So pile of gloves. It's gonna be a pile of socks. These better than what I'm wearing? Nope. Socks. Socks. You know. what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making our alternate clothing solution. Start storing that here. So we want one spare pair of gloves, one spare pair of better socks, a thin wool sweater, a toque, and down ski jacket. And the rest, I think we can just break down at our leisure. So there is our starter cabinet. Then let's make some clothing piles, shall we? Right, I was actually going to break this down rather than pile them. Ugh, forget what I'm doing here. So excited for my new place that what we do now is we eat the stuff that's going to go bad first. All the stuff that's lowly rated. That's going to go bad tomorrow. So let's do it. So, what was we going to do? We were going to take a few minutes to break this stuff down. Yep. Maybe this is our night to break down all the stuff. So, looking good. Let's go to this one. Yeah, we could break that down. Sure. Yep. So I wouldn't necessarily say break down lanterns. Definitely don't break down definitely don't break down your I mean, yeah, you don't have to break down every single piece of clothing and every single piece of redundant equipment you have. So what I'm going to do is, this is my, like I said, my backup closet. So in there we're going to put a flare, we're going to put a hacksaw, we're going to put a hatchet, and that's all the redundant equipment. Put out the light. Definitely feeling thirsty. Pardon me. Finish that off, I guess. So it's getting kind of late. We are rested. We've broken a bunch of stuff down. So we were going to go ahead and break down the rest of that junk now, because we do have redundant copies of this stuff. Do get fur firewood, which is nice. Very nice indeed. So we are going to turn back on our lantern quickly. Go ahead and stow all of our new trade skill materials. Keep calling trade skill. It varies by game. You know, some games it's crafting. Some games it's trade skill. Take them all. Take them all. Take it. Transfer them all. Transfer them all. Good. That's looking good. I think you can maybe take something back. Nope. Okay. We'll just use the other drawer. There we go. Transfer them all. Then we'll start the fur firewood on the floor there, which is where I usually keep it. So I would say that is a good time to go to bed-bye. Top off our food and drink. Yeah, the salty crackers. Not a good survival food. Some drink. And we are going to call this an episode. So we got all situated in our new home. And in the next episode, we will start to explore the awesome Coastal Highway Zone. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.